Hi, Govan, and welcome back to another Era Quinn Calidrim. It has been a while. We have been crazy busy. School.
Exams.
Yeah, yay. He's finishing, though. This is his last year of school, so we're proud of him. Secondary school, post-secondary school, we haven't figured out yet, but we'll get there. Work has been nuts, so we've just been busy. We haven't been able to do a lot this month, so my apologies. Thank you for sticking with us. If you've been waiting for us, thank you for that. We've appreciated some of the comments that we've gotten.
Yeah.
And thank you for those of you who subscribed while we weren't doing anything. That was great too. And so we've got some updates for you. This month there is a lot going on. We just finished our big league season finale for the Ontario League in Canada last month. Done. We've got some great pictures that we can share from that, some great experiences that we had there, and we'll tell you stories. And we have the next big event coming up in Ontario, one of the biggest gaming conventions in Canada. The Ragnarok convention in Kitchener-Waterloo will be about 500 gamers, and we're the Middle Earth Games there. I helped to organize the miniature gaming there. So yeah, we're pretty proud of that. That'll be a lot of fun. And we've got a special announcement about a special side competition that's going to relate to that. So we'll tell you more about that as we get into the video here. First, let's go back to the grand tournament for the league. What would be a highlight? We'll talk about the winners and we'll show off some pictures, and we've got some real cool stuff just off the screen that we will show you in a minute. Some fun happenings from the tournament. Great trophies. If you've been following the postings on the league, beautiful trophies. Thank you again, Mark Chabot and RM3D. So, highlights. What's some special stuff that happened at the event for you?
Well, if we're going to talk about highlights, I have to talk about my third game. Oh, man. So, in my third game, I was drawn against none other than Mr. Benedict Beklinski.
A little bit of a long rival there.
Yes. Oh, man. I'm not gonna embarrass myself by showing the stats on the screen, but yes, I have played him a number of times.
He actually keeps score.
I keep score
of their record, his win-loss record against this one competitor.
It's not a good record at all. He's like the one person in the league that has whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. So third round, I'm drawn against Ben. I didn't expect that until the fourth round. I was trying for 12-point wins, but I wasn't getting 12-point wins, so I comforted myself by saying I was submarining. So, I was expecting not to fight Ben till the fourth round. I fought him in the third. He was playing Hero Shock Gondor. I was playing my Goblin Town. So by Hero Shock, I mean it was heavily based around his heroes, just slaughtering everything. He had Boromir on a horse, he had Faramir on a horse, and then he had one of those Knights of the White Tower. It's the dude with the two-handed sword that does 2 wounds instead of 1.
Ben's normal thing is a lot of mid-tier heroes. Decent point value, but not the LSRs, and it just mid-tier heroes, lots of might, lots of troops around them, and sort of floats his way through the mid-stats and trashes everybody and just plays it really well. So that's his normal thing. So he brought mostly that with Boromir of the White Tower in there. Yeah,
so the army I was taking was Goblin Town. This was my final tournament for Goblin Town this year.
He's played well with Goblin Town. You've probably seen our strategy video, or you may have not. If you haven't, then we've got a strategy video on Goblin Town, but it still works. It's true. And he does well. He does well with Goblin Town. If he's got enough time to play the games out, he can beat most armies in most scenarios. He does it. It's his army. He plays it well. So we made a deal. He was going to finish this season off with Goblin Town. He's done. Next season, those of you who don't like his Goblin Town, it's going to go on the shelf for a little while. So...
So the list I was playing, 600 points, pure Goblin Town. I had over 70 models. I had 4 warbands of 14, I think, and then one warband of 12. I think that's how the numbers worked out.
As much as
basically maxed out my numbers.
And the scribes in there, so we had a bunch more.
I had the King, the Goblin. Mind blank.
Scribe.
Yeah, Goblin Scribe. That's what I was going to say, but you already said it. Goblin Scribe, Goblin King, Golem, Grinna, and then Captains to fill it out. So basically, I go against Ben. I see the matchup. I'm like, okay, literally, if it's any mission other than Lords of Battle, I've got him. Guess what?
We randomly roll the missions. You got Lords of Battle.
Against Ben. So it's a Hero Shock army versus a Horde army in Lords of Battle. So I look across the table at him, and I'm just like, okay, I have to table you. We have an hour 45. Let's go.
And Ben's a great sport, so he was really good about it. They dove in, and they played quick.
And, oh my goodness. There were 10 minutes left on the clock, and he had 3 models left, and they were all infantry. None of them were heroes. I killed all his heroes.
Dead to rights.
And then the game ended.
They rolled a 1.
You
rolled a 1 or a 2? What did you roll?
I think we rolled a 2. Doesn't matter, end of the game. So close, Ben. One more turn.
And
we both know it,
too. Determined the season winner. Yeah. he would have won the season if he'd have won that game.
Yep.
And Ben won the season instead. So that's what happens. It's luck of the dice. It's a dice game. We rolled the dice for the scenario, and
I'm
that's what happens.
actually kind of okay with that because the scenario was against me, the army was against me, and I still was this close.
And he did well. He did a good showing.
Still,
and Ben played it well. Well done, Ben. So,
oh man,
let's run through some sort of results. I've got it just off a screen here. It's been posted on our league, but really quick, congratulations to all the folks who showed up when they were. I mean, we had some great looking armies. We had some good contenders. Just a good event. Really good turnout. People really did bring their best. So we had Nick Vanny and Alistair Van Duzer working real hard. Again, they always do. Working real hard on their displays, on their armies, on their theme. Some beautiful stuff.
It has to be said. Nick's display tray, I don't have words for it. Like,
beautiful Moria display.
It was borderline on excessive. It was so good.
For what we see.
Like,
now, some of you watching from GBHL, I mean, you guys are at a different level than we are in Ontario.
Yeah,
Canada.
definitely.
But we're growing, and we're learning, and we're improving all the time. Nick put out a really solid showing.
Scary good. It was like, it was rotating, and it had an actual
underlit
water fountain.
Yeah, it was underlit in a couple key places.
Like,
so Moria, Dwarven Moria theme, and he was showing off lava in the mines of Moria. So he had a kiln, he had some cool looking stuff. So
it was awesome.
He used some water effect with an actual little water pump and made a little moving waterfall with some underlighting that made it look like lava, and it was overpainted. Painted live, looked really, really great. So good on Nick, beautifully done. Alistair Van Duzer got the best evil army, Nick the best good. And both of them just painted them well. Alistair always has a ton of conversions on the table and also works really hard on his displays and put a good showing for it. That was great. Both of them had some great themes. Alistair had a Thrain the Broken hidden in the middle of his dull dirt army. A lot of people missed it. Really, really clever. And he did actually play it. He had a really solid theme on Alistair's army. But because we only allow one award per contender, so don't take this the wrong way, Chris. Alistair, you would probably have won the theme award as well, but we didn't allow people to get more than one award because we had a lot of really special prizes and we wanted to spread the wealth and share and make sure as many people as possible went home with something really special. So the theme award, next runner-up to Alistair, next runner-up was Chris Masella. And Chris, again, another consistent show-up. He really does work hard on his armies. They look great, and he has good theme behind them. He loves to play the Legendary Legion style of theme, just to sort of pick something out of the book, out of the movie, and play it. And he does it consistently. So yeah, I was glad to see him get the theme award. That was great. Who else do we need to congratulate?
Well, the people who actually won the tournament.
Well, so consolations. We love to celebrate the wooden spoon in our league because whoever it is that takes the biggest beating always, does it like a champ and deserves some kind of congratulations for it. So this time around, not for the first time, but it's been a while, Michael Campbell took away the wooden spoon this time, and we gave him an epic wooden spoon trophy and made some fun out of it. It was great. And Mike is easily one of the best sports in our league. Always there to make sure his opponents have fun. He does a lot of coaching, teaches people the game, and just plays, just to play and have fun. And he's super supportive, so we were really glad to see him take a prize home. That was great. Folks who won, remember?
Not really. I just remember who got first.
Because you're not even going to say it now?
I'm just blinking at the screen that gets the point across.
Ben Buklinski, again, Ben, Mr. Boomer. Well done. Stephen Fio was third. Cameron Kusick was second, and Ben Boomer was first. Ben Buklinski's ID is Ben Boomer.
Yep.
That's a tag on Facebook. So the three of these guys, well done. They, again, consistently play really, really well, and I was glad to see the three of them do well. Statistically speaking, we actually tracked lucky and unlucky dice through the day.
Most of us did.
Well, it was volunteer-based, and people didn't have to if they didn't care. We had some special lucky dice that people could win if they did this, and some special unlucky dice with skulls on if people wanted those. So people who wanted to track their stats, the guy who had the most luck with his dice, rolling twice as many sixes as he did ones. We tracked sixes and ones. Twice as many, like literally 2-to-1 ratio. Twice as many sixes as he did ones was...
Scanning the big post.
Justin Ferrante. Well done, Justin. And the opposite, twice as many ones as sixes. And again, it was literally twice as many ones as sixes. Simon LeBlanc. Sorry, buddy. So we gave him special dice anyway to celebrate his poor luck. Terrible day. Sorry, Simon.
Yeah.
Simon just got some really fancy Balrog dice from me, too. So they're cursed. They're demonic dice. I mean, he rolled more ones.
But when you're excited about new dice, you roll the same.
It was good. It was good. League final results were also determined, so we pulled in a bunch of stats from our league through the course of the year. We awarded some champions on a couple different fronts. Our top 3 generals for the year, remember who they were?
Yep.
He's one of them.
Adam Marcel. He was number 3.
Congratulations, Adam. Adam can't even come to half the events. He works shift work. He's away a lot of weekends. So he comes and wins, and we throw things at him, and then he goes home and hides for a couple of months and comes back and wins again. So congratulations, Adam. Consistently strong contender. Really happy that you did really well. Second place.
Hello. That'd be me.
There he is with his fancy helmet. So we had, if you hold that up close enough to the camera, you can see on the plinth on the underside, it says Hero of Legend. We had Heroes of Fortitude and Heroes of Legend on the trophies. The Heroes of Fortitude trophies we gave out to the event winners at our final event. A bunch of weapons, thematic weapons like Sting and Clamdring and Narsil, the Shards of Narsil. Really cool trophies.
Epic.
So thank you again, Mark. Beautiful work. Heroes of Legend for the league. And we had a collection of helmets. Adam wasn't able to be there in person, so we sent him home with a really fancy Thranduil helmet because he's been playing Thranduil's Halls a lot this year, and we hoped that that would be his choice if he had been there to choose it himself. So hopefully he appreciated that. But beautiful helmet. Congratulations again, Adam. Sauron for this guy. And then the first place, Ben Boomer, what did he pick?
I think he grabbed... Did he grab Gimli? No, he didn't grab Gimli.
He grabbed
the
elf helmet.
Yeah, the elfen helmet.
Beautiful Palace Guard helmet. It was a really, really nice
It wasn't Palace Guard. It was a standard Mirkwood Elf.
It was a Mirkwood Elf? Okay.
Yeah.
But beautiful. Man,
Palace Guard helmets are a little weird.
I was actually thinking I might want to grab that one if I was going to win one, but I was glad it went home with somebody who worked hard for it.
I didn't even think about it.
So the other league awards, there's 3 other awards. That's our top 3 generals.
Yep.
We had 3 other league awards for the Craftsman of the Year, for the Sportsman of the Year, voted by the league members, and for the Ambassador of the Year. Yeah. So the Ambassador of the Year actually was kind of a tough choice this year. The admin team, which I'm privileged to serve on, the admin team for the league as a whole league actually discussed this one in private. We voted on it together, just the 5 of us, and nominated and awarded Alistair Van Duzer, because he's been working hard in the Ottawa area in Ontario to build a bit of a following there and get some regular gameplay happening. The London, Ontario crowd has been doing this for a couple of years with great results. It's really been growing well down there. Dane Orgway definitely gets a lot of credit for the work he's done. But Steve Stokes, Dwayne Adams, a handful of guys down there working well together and doing what leagues should do. So it's been beautiful to see that. But we couldn't really pick one person there to award. It's a team. It's exactly what it should be. In Ottawa, that's more and more true. But Alistair really has stepped up and has done a lot to pull together that team and get some special things happening there. So we wanted to recognize Alistair. So he got the award this year. Honestly, Cody from the Hooded Goblin is another guy that's in the wings that we've been watching, and we would love to give him an award for this at some point. He had a couple of long months of construction for his store this year, so he was pretty quiet this year. I'm kind of thinking next year he may just, if he shows up and keeps doing what he was doing, we'll be pretty excited to be working with him a lot more, I think. So there's some great people in our league working hard to build it. So Alistair, congratulations to you this year. Next year you're going to have to work harder if you want to win it again. That's a good thing. But that went really well. Sportsman of the Year. Remember who that was?
Yep. Mr. Michael Campbell.
Voted by the league. Because, again, he's just such a great sport. He's so good to play with.
Definitely.
And he doesn't really care. He just wants to play.
That's one way to put it.
Right? I mean, he does. He does care. He's got opinions about this game that he holds very dearly, and he's not at all afraid to talk about it at length. But his biggest reason to be there is to make sure that he and others around him have a good time. And we really appreciated that. And a lot of other people did too. So he got a lot of votes for the best sportsman in the league. Very much earned it. So thanks, Mike, for being a great guy to play with. And then there's some other good people in the league who were runners up to that and honorable mentions to that. And honestly, I'd have to go on for a while to explain it, which I am so thankful for and proud of, where there's good people in our league who are respected. And they respect each other. And that makes it a great environment to play. So if you live in Ontario, Canada, and haven't come to an event, please come. Yeah, I mean, I like these people. That's why I'm still here. Cool.
Best craftsman of the year.
That was me. Other people who I would not hesitate to say do better work than I do, but I was privileged to get a number of awards over the course of the year. And the best craftsman for the year, or the league craftsman for the year, is the one who gets the most overall prizes for best painted, best...
It's just the sheer number of prizes that you get.
Yeah, best converted model, or best display tray, or things like that. So actually, just because, and just for the fun of it, I was hosting this tournament, and I have wanted to have an Iron Hills Chariot for forever, but I just can't afford it right now. Maybe someday. So I made my own. And there's some pictures of it that were online with the event. So I made my own Iron Hills chariot out of this is half done. It's not painted yet fully, but it's enough that I wasn't embarrassed to take it at least anyway. These are Wild Riders from Sylvaneth. These are dwarves from Middle Earth and hobbits helping out as little elves. I've got Santa's list on there. And yes, my Iron Hills chariot, traced off of a chariot bottom from an actual Iron Hills chariot, so I know it's scaled properly. And Santa came to help out. And of course, that dwarf has to be during the Deathless. So that was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did stuff like that all year, and I just had fun. That's one of my more elaborate ones, but made some good memories along the way. And I was very thankful to be able to earn that award. I know next year Nick Vanny and Chris Masella and Alistair and a few others are going to be making it hard for me, which is exactly good. That's good. I'm very happy about that. All right. Did we cover all the announcements we needed to make there? Recognitions?
We covered the GG.
Lots of congratulations to lots of people.
Woo.
And really proud to be part of this league with so many good people there.
Next up on the agenda.
Yeah.
Council of the Wise.
We have a lot to be thankful for there. It's coming together. April 25th and 26th, last weekend of April in Ontario, Canada.
Book it off. Show up.
The singles event.
Play with your plastic toy soldiers.
Well, and the singles event, honestly, I think is going to sell out fast. We've only got 40 seats this year, maybe 44. Maybe. And last year there were about 60 people who wanted to come, and we couldn't host them all. It was a timing thing. A lot of people just couldn't come. So this year we're trying to get the word out a little bit earlier. There's going to be 40 to 44 seats for singles. Doubles will be the same number of tables, so we should have lots of room for doubles.
Oh yeah.
Doubles will be the Sunday, singles will be the Saturday. We already have tons of sponsors for this event. It's part of the Ragnarok Convention in Ontario, Canada, one of the biggest and fastest growing gaming conventions in Ontario. Very happy about that. So there's probably going to be 400 plus gamers there. A bunch of GW gamers across the GW range, the 40K, Sigmar, and Middle Earth, and a bunch of smaller games. We'll have some Blood Bowl, we'll have some Underworlds. Batman miniatures game is not a GW game, but yeah, they'll be there. Fantasy Flight, we'll have X-Wing there. Pathfinders, D&D, bunch of stuff. A gaming convention, lots of stuff. Painting workshops, cool things. We will have over 40 prizes for sure already.
Guaranteed. And
working more on that to bring that number up. And last year we sent home everybody with something, and good prizes. Everything from mats and terrain to models. This year will be the same. And this year I can say already we got some key sponsors. Culture Hustle has put in some glow-in-the-dark paint, which I am totally excited to use on my
Didn't even know that was a thing. But
it exists.
Apparently it is.
Yeah. So glow-in-the-dark paint will be one of the prizes. We've got a ton of GW models, of course.
Yep.
We've got, who am I missing already? We've got some stuff that's coming up in the swag bags that will look like last year. We will have bases and minis and discount coupons in the swag bags.
Yep.
Very excited about that. And snacks. Snacks are important.
Yes. They keep you nourished while you're thinking very hard about where to move your toy soldier on your toy battlefield with your dice.
And the snacks are themed a little bit because we just like to do that. Middle Earthy themed kinds of snacks. So that'll be fun. Dice, things like that in the swag bags.
Of course.
And actually last year the swag bag was worth people's ticket price.
Yeah.
And then we added prizes on top of that. So we're not quite paying you to come here, but we're trying. And this year, if it keeps up, we will be. You'll be going home with more value than you pay to come. So I'm proud of that. And we're working hard to make sure that's true. Sick kids in this house. Yeah. You're doing okay, though. You got
off
better.
Camera. There we go.
Okay.
I can focus.
Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. It was crucial to the video.
So, lots and lots of prizes coming. What did I say? I said Culture Hustle. We've got some fancy dice bags, custom dice bags coming. We will have lots of fancy bases. I said models already.
Game Mat, Urban Mat.
Game Mat and Urban Mat, GameMat.eu and UrbanMats.com will be involved again.
Woo!
Very excited about that. They do such great stuff, honestly. So very excited about that. And we'll tell you more later.
There's a lot more of them.
There's a lot more.
But we don't want to spend the whole video just listing our sponsors.
But one cool one.
Not cool.
Yeah, well, but one really cool one. Desktop Hero Mini Maker.
We're talking about this right now. Okay. Rolling up the sleeves. It's getting serious in here. Okay. Big announcement. Profile competition is back. It is back.
Pretty excited.
Yes. Okay. Last year, it wasn't last year. It was a few years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
It was before the rule update.
Was it? No.
Yeah.
We had a Council 3.0.
I checked. 2017 was when we did the last one.
Dang. Okay, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Anyway, profile competition is back. Basically, the way this works, you write a profile, we give you a template, we show you how to do it. You just fill in the numbers, write up an explanation.
We'll give
Lore-based and
examples.
everything.
There will be some examples.
Exactly. Yep.
Yet again, Counsel of the Wise, there will be Blue Wizard profiles. And if you wish to play the Blue Wizards, Palando and or Alatar, you may do so. And there will be a very clear profile
And
that
we
you
do
can
have
use.
a tactical breakdown of how to use said
You
wizards.
can watch the other video. We've got a video on our channel here.
It is our longest army review, but it's 2 models. How
Well,
does that even make sense?
Because they're kind of tough to review if nobody even knows the base rules for them.
Actually,
so we had to
that's
cover
fair.
all of that too, right?
Never
Now,
mind. I
that
understand.
video will help. Those models you will be allowed to play. Their profile will be the example we use to show how do you make a custom profile
Yep.
for this competition.
I mean, we can throw in some other examples from
Yep.
previous years.
And we
but
might do that.
I want to flex. I won the one 3 years ago.
You had a cool profile. I had an Agon profile from the Wozes, the only other
did.
named Wozes hero besides Gunbury Gun.
Yep.
So we will throw that in as an example as well. We'll update that because the new rules update means we got to tell you which heroics they have, all these kinds of
Absolutely.
things, right? So we've
Heroic
updated them.
tiers and everything like that as
Yep.
well. We need to change that.
So the template matters. We'll give you a template.
Yep. Judges. International judges.
Very cool people who we have grown to love, and you'll know them. So back from the last time we did this, Jeremy Hunter from the Green Dragon, one of the grandfathers in this industry. I think he's younger than I am, but he knows this hobby so much better than I do.
You
So
don't
yeah,
need to say that on camera.
But anyway, brilliant guy, and we are really proud to have Jeremy back. Jeremy, if you're watching this, we really appreciate you, and we are really thankful for your expertise and your wisdom in this hobby,
Yep.
and we're really excited to have your feedback on the custom profiles.
Yep.
So Jeremy Hunter is one of our judges from DCHL.
Devin Moreno. Oh, we love
Another
you, Devin.
brilliant
You're
guy.
awesome.
Devin's great. So hopefully he can come someday too. We may or may not. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to come. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
That would actually be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Couldn't make it last year, but that's okay.
And from Zorpazorp, Mr. Zorpazorp himself. Man, so Lachlan, you showed up in this hobby a lot later than all the rest of us did, and clearly had way more skill than most of us do, and have earned your 10,000 subscribers. Congratulations for having a very successful channel. So Lachlan from Zorpazorp has again really dug into this hobby. He's dug in deep. He's got himself surrounded by great people, and he knows this hobby well. So he's going to judge too. We've got those 3 judges. We may have some more that we'll announce as this sort of matures and pulls together.
And basically the way this is going to work, you all submit your profiles. We give them to the international judges. They will break down their top 10. And then out of those top 10, the people at the tournament will vote their favorite. And
so that's for the prize of the competition at the tournament.
How does Desktop Hero Mini Maker fit into this profile competition?
They are the coolest website. They actually have a 3D printing system that they have packaged up and parceled out so that you can go onto their website.
Amazing.
It's pretty cool. You go onto their website, you pick a body type, you pick weapons, you pick clothing,
you pick arms, you pick legs,
you build your own mini.
You make your own pose.
So
it's awesome.
They are sponsoring our custom profile competition, and the winner of the competition is going to get their own mini.
Fancy that. You literally will have your own custom profile and a miniature to go with it, which no one else on the planet will have.
Excited about that.
And it's not just
unless you share it. I mean, you could share it. I'd like you to share it. I'd like a copy of it. Just saying.
Actually, that's fair. So you might have a copy and we'll have a copy. That's it. So you'll have 1 out of 2 in existence. Still a great deal.
Thank you, Desktop Hero Mini Maker, for supporting that. We're really excited to be working with them on that.
Check out their website. It is amazing.
It's very cool. It's very cool. So if you make the top 10, these guys get to talk about it on their channels and do whatever they'd like with them. You may see your model from your profile, custom sculpted and custom played by any of these brilliant people. So we'll see. I'm going to do some conversions for sure.
Yep.
And we'll see if the other guys do too. This is going to be fun. So thank you for listening and watching. Please look forward to another announcement. This competition starts soon. Not today, but very, very soon. And we will be giving the dates in the competition when we make the announcement. It's all going to wind up and be closed early enough that the judges have time to do their part. So they can review everything with some confidence, and we'll have results to talk about in our next videos coming after the event when we get up to Counsel of the Wise on April 25th and 26th. And they'll be doing their own videos too, so we'll see what they say. All right. Yes. I think we covered it. We're from the mark. There's a lot going on this month. We missed you guys. It's nice to be back. Yeah. And we've got all kinds of other stuff we're going to talk about, but we've been a little busy trying to make sure
so much stuff we wanted to do, and then just life. And you're just like, what do you do?
So 2 things. Life, and then I stuck my neck out to say that I would help run our annual League NGT, and that chewed up a bunch of time. And now our big event's coming up, so that's going to chew up a bunch of time. But there will be more videos. We'll be back. So, we're good? Anything else we got to catch up on?
I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah.
Lots of epic surprises coming. Very, very fun. Haha. I'm going to grab this.
Oh, reaching. That is the worst piece. Why the heck? No.
This is the middle of 11 pieces. All right.
There, they'll recognize this. They won't recognize that. There you go.
We're going to have a 1 meter tall model of this on our prize table.
Straight up. Yes, you can win or thank. Yes.
Cool. That'd be pretty cool. Just saying. So, thanks so much for watching my Govanen. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you again soon.